Don't get scared, I just had to move these tires. Promotional shot time. Yes, we'll get to the tire bids here in just a moment. Welcome everybody to Coffee with Conti. It is great to have you here on the show. And you know, it seems like any time that we're talking about the C8 2020 mid-engine Corvette that we're rewriting the history books. You know, it really is amazing to see this unfold before our very eyes. It's simply exciting to be a part of it. Now, in case you missed it last night at Barrett-Jackson, VIN 0001 was auctioned off for $3 million. Wow, man, check this out.
Well, this is a moment that everybody has been waiting for, the arrival of the C8. Coming out of the passenger side, the CEO of General Motors. Please give Mary Barrett-Jackson welcome as she comes here, bringing one of the world's greatest sports cars.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here.
To work their way up through. I am so proud of what they have built, what you have done with the company. Please tell us about this wonderful car you built.
Well, I have to give credit to the men and women of General Motors. They have really dedicated and demonstrated their talent with this vehicle, all the learnings, and really taking Corvette to the next level. This is the first mid-engine Corvette, and we're so excited to be auctioning off the first retail production unit, VIN 001, for Detroit Children's Fund. And I have to tell and thank, and I want to thank both Craig, Steve, and the entire Barrett-Jackson team. Together over the years, we have raised over $21 million for charities, and this vehicle, we want to take it to an all-new level.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, the time has come. Look in. I'm ready to get a $20 $100, ready to get a $250 dollar, half now, $500 down, $500 is bid, and $500 now, $750, $750 now, $1 million, $1 million is bid, $1 million more, I did $1 million, $2 million, $5 million, $5 million, $5 million, $5 million, $7 million, $2 million, $2 million, $2 million, bid to get a $2 million, bid to get a $2 million, and $2 million, $200 and 2 million 3 5 and 2 5 and 2 5 5 5 Jimmy, you're out. 2 million 500 pound down to get a 5 5 5 2 million 5 is bid, and 2 million 700 and 2 million 7 and 2 million 700 pound down to get a 2 7 7 7 out to get a 2 million 700 and 2 million 7 out to get a 2 million 7 is bid, and $3 million and $3 million out to get a 3 3 3 3 3 8 now 2 million 8 9 out to get a 2 million 9 and 2 million 9 and 2 million 9 9 9 $3 million and $3 million and $3 million down to get a 3 3 3 and $3 million down to get a $3 million and $3 million $3,200,000 and $3,200,000 Jimmy, you're out, and $3 million 2 and $3 million 2 and $3 million 2 to get a $3,200,000 down to get a $3,200,000 down to get a what do you want to pay, and $3,200,000 and 3 to get a 2 to get a $3,200,000 down to get a what do you pay here, and trade $3,200,000 down to get a 2 to get a 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an absolute opportunity here. You're not only going to get the first retail production VIN number 1, but you're going to get the all-new 2020 C8 Corvette Coupe, the first ever mid-engine Corvette.
$3 million.
Great cause, folks.
$3 million and $3,100,000 and $3 million and $3 million has been and $3,100,000 and $3 and $3 million $1 and $3 million $100,000 down to get all through, all done. $3,100,000. Scottsdale, put your hands together. We've sold for $3 million.
All right, congratulations, Corvette. That was absolutely fantastic. And only because I have a very weird, nutty way of looking at things, did anybody else kind of notice this? Did someone not know how to spell 3 in $3 million? Sorry, someone else had to see that. I'm not the only one, right? I'm sure the check will clear. All right, let's talk about those tires that you guys have been bidding on. And in case you missed it last week, our customer KARL was here from North Carolina taking delivery of his new 19 Grand Sport. He installed Michelin AS3 tires, but he took the standard Grand Sport Super Sport tires, which also could be used on the C7 Z06, and he gave the tires to me. He says, here, Rick, auction these off on your site. The money that you get, donate that to the Wounded Warrior Project. KARL, thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate it. So let's get our contestants to the stage. Well, thank you, Rick. I think he's sitting all the way in the back. Al Aberson, come on down! Now, Texas loves Corvettes, and we love JW from Texas. Come on down! And now it's the only man alive that can drive a Corvette on 3 wheels, Kirk Dale. Come on down! And our final contestant, correct him all you want, he spells Corvette with 1 T. Thomas Rogers, come on down! I told you guys I was going to have fun with this. Thanks for joining us. Let's check out the bids right now. Okay, let's start with Al Aberson. We appreciate your bid of $1,300. JW in Texas, thank you for your $1,350 bid. Kirk Dale, your bid, $1,351. And the top bid, the money going to Wounded Warrior Project, comes from Thomas Rogers at $1,400. Congratulations, and thank you so much, sir. All right, hey, congratulations, and Thomas, thank you again. That was a lot of fun, and thank you everyone for participating. Had a lot of fun playing off that Price is Right theme. More fun continues right now, and if time permits, for fathers of daughters, we'll have a clip for you at the end of today's show. But let's do some send-off pats right now. I don't think at the time of the airing of this video that the cars are at their final destination yet. We loaded them up the other day, and they went to the main facility, and they'll be dispersed a little bit easier from there, but we had to avoid the weather, so it's nice that they're in the warehouse waiting to go to Utah, Wisconsin, and Iowa. Let's do a couple of send-off pats for you right now. Send-off pat, yeah! All right, guys, it's one of the favorite things I like to do, and that's to give you a send-off pat when you purchase a Corvette. Whether you're here at the dealership or we're shipping it across the country. We do a lot of that. Thank you so much for the opportunities, you guys, but I know there's a little apprehension sometimes when you buy these cars online, out of state, you're not here, you don't know me, but if you watch the channel, you do. You're like, maybe that guy's kind of kooky. That makes it even more the reason to do business with us. Absolutely, because it's down to earth, it's fun, it's real. And I know when I was talking to Mike in Iowa, he says, man, my wife says, and we talked about this before, she says, you actually gonna buy this car sight unseen, send the guy money and all that kind of stuff? He says, yeah. Mike and I talked on the phone, and Deb, thank you for your support, and Mike, thank you so much. Talk to him. It's amazing the rapport and the relationship we're actually building on the channel, and it's like we've known each other forever. We sat and just BS for a while. I think it was like 40 minutes the other day. It was pretty cool. And he says, you know what, Rick? He goes, I've had, I think, virtually everything Chevy's ever made except a Corvette. Well, now you do, man. Again, another first Corvette on the channel. This is so cool to be a part of it. So thank you again for the business, and I really hope I have an opportunity to meet you and shake your hand too. I know your intention was actually to come here, but you said something about having some snow. Hey man, I got some fog, but I mean, snow? Oh, wait a minute. They're moving. Yeah, so I gotta move. I told you I gotta move quick. We have 3 for you today. So Mike and Deb, their first Corvette, going to Iowa. Got to give you a little send off pat. Congratulations. Thank you so much, you guys. I really do appreciate it. Screw that snow, but that's okay. This will be in your garage, and when it breaks, you can pull it out at your discretion, and you're ready to roll in your new Grand Sport. You know what's neat too is when you guys watch the channel, you get involved in each other's purchases. You also start to screw with each other a little bit, but after all, isn't that what family does? I'll tell you about Kevin's car here in just a second. Speaking of customers and how you get involved and react to each other's deliveries right here that we share on the channel, Len in Texas, I think you started something, man, and it's kind of weird, almost embarrassing, and a little uncomfortable for me, but what a great honor. Len had asked me to sign somewhere underneath his car, and I did. Mike says, hey, I'm not kidding either, man. He goes, I want you to sign my car before that leaves. He goes, would you do that? And I'm like, okay. I'm like, Thanks. You guys are freaking cool. That really means a lot. So it was a great honor, and I did sign Mike's car right here. Right, so here's a car that we've talked about how many times? A bunch. This is the car for Kevin in Wisconsin. And I do look to you guys on the channel as family. I mean, the stuff we're sharing together, this is pretty cool stuff. We kind of act like family, at least Kevin does, because he calls me and he says, now remember, Carl from North Carolina wanted this car. Came up the night before, didn't tell me he was coming. Car was already sold to Kevin. So I call Kevin, I tell him what's going on. He starts cracking up. He says, here, he goes, when Carl picks up his Long Beach red car, he goes, tell him, before you show my car on the vlog, he goes, tell him that I changed my mind. I'm not taking the black car. See, what did we do when we were kids? You would razz your siblings. Now, Kevin, what are you messing with your brother Carl like that for? Don't be screwing up his head. But Carl is perfectly happy with that beautiful Long Beach red car. But Kevin was serious, and he actually intended to come here to take delivery. Man, I know you're busy too, so congratulations. I mean, that's why you're doing this. Hopefully you find time to enjoy the fruits of your labor, your reward, your Corvette. You're nuts. Okay, so we got to give you a send-off, Pat. I got a little something extra for you on this one too. Do a little send. Well, let me get in position here. You're waiting for us? Hi. A little send off, Pat, for Kevin. Thank you so much for the business. I appreciate that. And because you were razzing your brother Carl, a little slap in the head too. Don't be doing that again. Or you're grounded and I'm taking your keys. And that's why we're family. We like to razz each other. We like to share in the experience, man. That's what that's what this is all about. It's pretty cool. That was funny, Kevin. But no, I was not gonna tick off Carl. He's a cool dude, and so are you. Good idea though. Could have played that up. I guess we played this up enough, waiting for the car to ship. In case you don't know the story on this car, this is the one that Frank traded from New York, bought the ZR1 from us. This is a 19 Z06, under 200 miles. So yeah, it's a new car at a used car price. Man, what is up with this fog? Well, I told you we had to move quick today because we have one more to load. All right, I gotta talk quiet. You see the guy behind me back there? As I'm getting ready to get this other car to put on the carrier. This is clearly somebody that's intrigued by Corvette, but doesn't really know Corvette, because here's what he did. He walked up to the back of the car like this, and he went like this. And he's looking inside the back of the car. I said, what are you looking for? He was looking for the engine. He thought these were the mid-engine. I told you this car's going to bring out a whole new buyer, a whole new class of customers, and a bunch of people that really aren't familiar with Corvette, other than the fact that they see the thing and they think, man, I want one of them damn things. Okay, everybody's got the right keys, the right names are on the car. We're ready to go. Our third and final one shipping out today on our Coffee with Conti show. This is a beautiful, man, I wish I had a lot full of these right now. A lot of you guys are still seeking ZR1, and those inventories, well, those inventories are just about diminished. Sebring orange, big wing car. Oh man, chrome wheel car, for goodness sakes. Here's what goes great with the orange. I don't know if you guys can see it, that Kalahari interior. Absolutely, man. And this one is going to Utah for Brian and Karen. And talking to Karen, it was really a treat. Brian as well. I love talking to him, but he's a busy guy. Makes some money, spends some money. Karen's just trying to keep all the balls in the air right now. She's great. But you know what? She said, he worked so hard. She goes, and I'm so happy and so proud of him. So it's neat to see that they're excited about this. I mean, this is really a monumental purchase right here. ZR1 Corvette, the only year they made this thing. 755 horsepower, baby. That's right. Brian, 2 hands on the steering wheel, bro, all right? And don't forget that you get that Ron Fellows class. You've got a year to use it out at Spring Mountain. You need to, and you get to drive their ZR1. That's pretty cool too. So get a real good feel for what this car is all about, so you respect it and you're safe. And that's, for this car, that's the biggest thing I'm concerned about, is guys getting in this car and just taking off and they're like, whoa, by the time you realize you're in trouble in this car, it's too late. So if you get a chance, take that. I know you're busy, but take that course. You've got a year to use it. It's been a little bit since we did the deal. You can call Spring Mountain right now with your VIN number and book that class, and you'll love every minute of it. Those guys are gonna do a great job to help you learn all about the car and keep you safe. And before this one rolls, we've got to do the send-off pat. And if you've watched the channel, you know we got a big wing car. We're going to do a little rub of the wing. All right. Brian and Karen in Utah. They'll send off PATS. Congratulations. Thank you for the business. And he got that rub of the wing. I love it. Gotta watch what I'm filming. I walk away from the car, and last time I was out here doing it, I almost got whacked by a car. Remember that? I get so focused on you guys and on cars, forget that I'm actually standing in the street. Thanks everybody for watching, sharing with us, razzing your brother and sister, and thanks for the business opportunities. I do appreciate it. Been a fun one today. Thanks again for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the upload. I do appreciate you taking the time to check in. I do appreciate the support of this channel. Thumbs up this video, make comments down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. Now, before we close today's show, here's that special clip I hope you enjoy as well.
Can I get this one?
Yes, of course, sweetheart.
Can I play? It's a doll car.
Get out of here.
Yeah, you sissy.
Sweetheart, this is for me, and this is for you. Go, go, go.
This is for you.